So welcome back, guys. We have discussed till 33 question. We are dealing with marginal costing numericals. So we will continue with 34th. Actually, 34th question starts in the previous document and we are continuing it in today's document, what I have shared with you guys. It is very much similar to the one we have done it, but the only difference is he has not given you two sales and two profits. But in this question, you can see he has given you two sales and two costs. So now, how do we proceed with this kind of question? The answer is very simple. Forget the cost, we want only profits. So the first step before we start this kind of question is convert this question from two sales to cost to two sales and two profits. We know that profit is nothing but your total sales minus your total cost. So the question goes like this. Question number 34. It is the continuation from the previous page. We are given the total sales and the total cost. As we know that your total sales minus total cost gives you profit. So this is the first thing you're going to do. So for the year ended 1980, he has given the information of 1980 and 1981. So the sales for the period was 2,22,300 rupees. Sales and 2,45,100. These are the two sales, and he gives you total cost 1,98,360 and 2,14,320. Can someone help me with the calculation? We have the sales, we have the total cost. Total sales minus total cost gives you profit. So sales minus cost gives you profit. Because we know what we require in this kind of question when two period information is given, the only way we start is the PV ratio, which gives us the, with the help of two profits and two sales. The formula is change in profit by change in sales. It is not change in cost. So try to find out what is the profit. Let me see if I can calculate this. It is 2,22,300 minus 1,98,360. That gives me 23,940 is the first figure. And in the second year, it is 2,45,100 minus 2,14,320. So that is giving me 30,780. And that's it. Now the question is very much similar to what we have done in the other day. So now I am not bothered about the cost part. I will take sales and I will take profits and then do the problem. Now coming back to the question, if you look at the question, he is asking you profit volume ratio, fixed cost, which we have already covered in the earlier problems. But the fixed cost percentage to sales is a new point. Break-even point we have calculated, margin of safety. So let us try this. Yes, any question? Yeah. So the first thing what we do is, irrespective of whether it is asked or not, I have been telling you, when you find this kind of question in the exams, the first thing what we try to apply is profit volume ratio. The profit volume ratio, the PV ratio formula, it is change in profits by change in sales multiplied by 100. So now you have to find out the difference in the profits and difference in the sales. What is the difference in the profits? So difference of these two. Difference in sales, the difference of this two. So can you tell me how much is the difference in the profits? Somebody is disturbing the class, guys. Can you keep it? Can you please mute it? Yeah, thank you. So it is 30,780 minus 23,940. The difference is 6,840 is the profit difference, and sales difference is this two. It is 2,45,100 minus 2,22,300. It is 22,800. Expressed as a percentage. This is 6,840 upon 22,800. That gives us a percentage equals to 30%. This is the first part of the question. This is what we do irrespective. Actually, in the question it has been asked to find out the profit volume ratio. So even if it doesn't ask, we will do the same thing. The second thing what we try to do is we try to find out again with the help of PV ratio. We basically try to find out the fixed cost. Which formula shall we apply here? Fixed cost plus profit by sales into 100. The missing information formula we will apply. Now, for which year should I apply? It is up to you. I am applying it for, let's say I am applying it for 1980. So if I am applying it for 1980, PV ratio is how much? PV ratio will be same for both the periods. 30% is equal to fixed cost, I don't know, for 1980 plus profit for 1980. Profit for 1980 is 23,940 by sales. Sales of 1980 is 2,22,300 into 100. I need not write because it is already in percentage. So cross multiplication gives me F plus 23,940 is equal to 30% of your amount. So this is 222,300 into 30% gives me 66,690. Now this plus 23 going that side becomes minus. Therefore, fixed cost is equal to this minus this. So it is 66,690 minus 23,940 gives us 42,750. Now you have the fixed cost, you have the PV ratio, you have the fixed cost. Remember, the PV ratio is going to be same for both the years. So this 30%, whether you apply for 1980 or for 1981, it will be 30% only. Fixed cost, whether it is for 1980 or it is for 1981, the fixed cost will be 42,750 only. Now, moving on to the other parts of the question. The next part of the question he says, what is the fixed cost percentage to sales? Guys, what is fixed cost percentage to sales? This is the third bit he is asking. So, what is fixed cost percentage to sales? I have told you that contribution percentage is contribution upon sales, BEP percentage is BEP upon sales, variable cost percentage is variable cost upon sales, profit percentage is profit upon sales. Similarly, fixed cost percentage means it is fixed cost upon sales expressed as a percentage. So it is fixed cost by sales into 100. Now the question comes is, sir, is fixed cost same for both the years? Answer is yes. Is fixed cost same for both the years? Answer is yes. For 1980, what is the fixed cost? 42,700. For 1981, what will be the fixed cost? It will be same. But my question is, will this fixed cost percentage also be same? The answer is no. Why? Because fixed cost is same, but the denominator sales part is not same. Therefore, I have to do it separately for 1980 and for 1981. For 1980, it is equal to fixed cost is 42,750 upon sales of 1980 is 2,22,300 expressed as a percentage. That gives us hopefully 19.23%. That's what the answer says. And for 1981, fixed cost is again same 42,750. But the sales figure, instead of taking 222, I'm now going to take 2,45,100 expressed as a percentage. So this, the answer says is 17.44%. This is what you need to understand, guys. The fixed cost, though it is same, fixed cost percentage is different. Variable cost, though it is different, contribution, though it is different, the contribution percentage is common for both the years. Now, what we have to understand here is, when we are talking about fixed cost, though fixed cost is same, the denominator part is changing, the sales figure is different, therefore the fixed cost percentage will differ. Is it okay? That is the third part of the question. And the fourth part of the question says break-even point. So let me make room for this fourth bit. I'm talking about the D bit of the question. D bit says break-even point. Now, what is break-even point formula? BEP, when nothing is mentioned, because it is all in total, I am going to apply the rupees formula. It is fixed cost by BEP. Now the question is, sir, do we have to calculate separately for both the years? Answer is no. Sir, why? Because fixed cost is same for both the periods, PV ratio is same for both the periods. So I can directly apply what was our fixed cost in the question. I think it is 42,750. We got it. PV ratio, I think we got 30%. So apply this, you get the break-even point answer. That is coming to around 1,42,500. Is that okay? That is the D bit. The E bit, in the E bit, he is asking margin of safety for the years 1980 and 81. Why is he specifically saying this? Even if it doesn't say also, we have to think whether margin of safety should be calculated separately or not. The basic formula was sales minus break-even point sales. So we know sales is different for both the years, though break-even point is same. So because it is different, I have to apply separately for both the years. 1980 is 2,22,300 minus 1,42,500, which is your break-even. And in 1981, it is your sales is 2,45,100 minus your break-even 1,42,500. A student may say, sir, why are you applying this formula? Can't we apply profit by PV ratio? Yes, you can take profit by PV ratio both the times, you will get the same answer. So the answer is, it is 79,800 and 1,02,600. This is what is about question number 34. Any questions? So we will proceed with question number 35. Let's go through this 35th question. RAM agency sold during 1990-91 and 91-92 7,000 units and 9,000 units at 100 each. So this is nothing but your sales. Question number 35. You see, it gives 1990, 91 and 1991-92. So 1990-91, they have sold 7,000 units at the rate of 100 each. So it is equal to 7 lakhs. That is your sales, right? This is your units quantity into selling price gives you sales. And in 1991-92, they have sold 9,000 units, again at 100 each, because it is common there. It is 9 lakhs. That's sales information given to us with quantity and the selling price. Then he says, in 1990-91, they incurred a loss of 10,000. So generally, profit was given so far. Now, for the first time, we have loss. So I'm putting loss within the brackets. So when I'm writing any amount in braces, you have to understand this is negative figure, right? So loss in 1991, they had a loss of 10,000. So this minus 10,000 within brackets means it's a loss. And for the year 91-92, they earned a profit of 10,000. So this is plus 10,000. This is minus 10,000. Correct, guys? That is the only important point we have to learn in this particular problem. And he's asking you to calculate PV ratio, fixed expenses, number of units to be sold, and whatnot, all stuff as we have done. So So now the first question, whether he is asking PV ratio or not, I have told you we always start with PV ratio to period information formula. What is the formula? Change in profit by change in sales into 100. Now you have to tell me what is the change in profit and what is the change in sales. I can say 9 lakhs minus 7 lakhs is 2 lakhs, correct? So this is 2 lakhs. That's fine. What about this? It is 10,000 minus 10,000, or is it 10,000 minus 10,000? Remember guys, this is a loss. So it is 10,000 minus 10,000. No, it is minus of minuses plus. So the difference in the profit is actually 20,000. Many of the students, what they try to do is, what is the difference between these two figures? They say it's 0. When you say 0, finish. You know, if it is 0, then there is no PV ratio, and when there is no PV ratio, your problem is gone. So remember, whenever there is a loss, it is 10 minus 10, it is 20, right? So this comes to 10% as the PV ratio. What is the note I am giving you here is difference in profit is equal to 10,000. This is for 9192 minus 10,000. That is equal to 10,000 plus 10,000. That is equal to 20,000. Okay, that was important point, and that's it. Okay, once you find out the PV ratio, what is the next step we do? Whether he is asking or not. Again, apply the PV ratio, but this time apply the missing information formula. F plus P by S into 100. Should I apply it for both the years? No, you can apply it for any of the years. But because this is negative, now I'll try to prefer this 10,000 so that the calculations will be simple for us. I'm doing it for 1991, 92. You can apply for any of the years. So PV ratio is equal to PV ratio is 10%. So I'll bring it here. 10% is equal to fixed cost is what I'm basically trying to find out. Plus profit of 91, 92 is plus 10,000. So no need to write. But if you're taking 9091, then this will be minus 10,000, guys. That's the only difference. Divided by sales. Sales of 91, 92 is 9 lakhs. So you have to solve this. So cross multiplication gives you F plus 10,000 is equal to 9 lakhs into 10%, that is 90,000. Therefore, fixed cost is equal to 90,000 minus 10,000. I hope by now you should have understood. And so many problems we have done it. So whether he is asking these two bits or not, you have to do first PV ratio and then fixed cost. Now check with the question. What is the first question he is asking? The first question is asking is calculate PV ratio. Very good, we have done it. The second question is asking is fixed expenses. Very good, we have done it. So this is the first bit. This is the second bit. Now let us see what else he is asking. Number of units to be sold where there is neither profit nor loss. What is the point called as when there is no profit, no loss? Neither profit nor loss. Thank you. It's a break-even point. So the next part of the question is asking is break-even point. The third bit he is asking is a break-even point, but he wants in units. Guys, break-even point, units formula. Now, sir, I know the selling price, but I don't know the variable cost per unit. So contribution per unit, sir, all this stuff, why? Okay, instead of calculating BEP units, you can do it. I'm not saying that you cannot do it. Let us first find out the break-even point in rupees, then convert this into units easily. What is the formula for BEP units? It is fixed cost by PV ratio. Okay, now let us take this. Now, what is the fixed cost? I'm doing it for any of the years. Fixed cost, I have got it here as 80,000. Profit volume ratio, I have this as 10%. So 80,000 divided by 10%, the answer should be, how much it will be? 8 lakhs. So this is 8 lakh rupees. Now once you have this 8 lakh rupees, he doesn't want you to tell him in rupees. He wants it in units. Therefore, break-even point in units. Remember guys, I have told you in earlier one of the problems, if you know units, multiply with selling price, you get value. If you know value, divide it by selling price because this is our smallest. So it is BEP rupees by selling price. So that is equal to BEP rupees is 8 lakhs and selling price of each unit is 100. So therefore, this is coming to 8 lakhs divided by 100 each comes to 8,000 units. This is your question number 3. That is third bit of the question. Number of units to be sold, where there is no profit, no loss. And then the fourth part of the question says number of units to be sold to earn a profit of 40,000. Again, I will ask you to do the same thing. Well, first we'll try to find out the rupees and then we will convert it into units. So the fourth bit of the question. Number of units to be sold. Sales units is equal to how much if the profit I want is 40,000. So you tell me if I want a profit of 40,000, how many units I should sell. Now the question is, I will go for the missing information formula. PV ratio is equal to F plus P by S into 100. But I know this S is not unit, this S will be in rupees. So let us first find out rupees, because once you know rupees, you can divide by selling price to get units. So PV ratio, I know the PV ratio, the question is 10%. Fixed cost, as we have got, it is 80,000 there, plus the profit what you want. You cannot take profits from here. He wants a profit of 40,000. So you bring it this 40,000 here, and the sales is what I need to find out. So this is a question mark. Need not multiply with 100 because it is a percentage. Now this comes here, this goes here. Therefore, my sales is equal to 80 plus 40, 1,20,000 divided by 10%. That comes to how much? That comes to 12 lakhs. 10% of 12 lakhs is 1 lakh. So the sales is equal to 1 lakh, 12 lakhs. But he didn't want you to tell him the sales in rupees. He wants you to tell the sales in units. Now, with this information, I can find out sales units. Sales units is equal to sales value by selling price. What is the sales value? It is 12 lakhs. So this 12 lakhs divided by selling price is 100. So selling price is 100. So therefore, sales units is 12,000 units. That is what is given in the answer. Is it okay? So what is one good point you learned in this particular problem is when there is a loss, how to deal with it. So remember, when there is a loss, it's a negative figure. So it is 10 minus 10, it becomes 20, not 0. If you put 0, then you'll get 0. Okay? So that is question number 35. So look at question number 36. This class is still what time? Still have time. I can proceed to the next question also. I'll complete that. Now, question number 36. Hyderabad Industries Limited's sales amounted to 45,000. Very good. It is given sales is 45,000 and the total cost, so the total cost, again total cost is from 40,000. As we have just now done today, only sales minus total cost is in profit, right? So 45 minus 40 is 5,000 profit. And during the half year ended 30th September, so this is half year, so it is first half year. Okay, in the first half year, this is the position, and during the half year ended 31st March 1992. So September 91 to March 92 is another half. So I can take this as second half of the year. Second half of the year, the sales were 50,000. Okay, and the total cost was 43,000. So 50,000 minus 43,000 gives me 7,000. That's the information given. Calculate for the year ended. Now look at this, what he is asking. Calculate for the year ended. Now, this is first half and second half. For the year, sales is 95,000. You agree with me? 45 plus 50. The sales is 95,000. For the year, cost is 40 plus 43, 83,000. So total sales minus total cost gives me total profit. Sir, why are you doing this? Because you gave me half of year information. I am basically trying to find out for the year first. Okay, this is yearly information because you want me to find out for the year. So calculate for the year ended 31st March 1992. PV ratio, break-even sales, fixed expenses, margin of sale. Guys, one very important point is whether he's asking PV ratio or not, I'm going to do it. And I have only one formula here where I can apply change in profit by change in sales into 100. Now, a student may say, sir, how can you find out change in profit when you are taking the total? Forget it. I'm going to take the change again. What is the difference of 7 and 5? 7 and 5 difference is 2000 divided by change in sales. 50 and 45 difference is 5,000. So expressed as a percentage, it is I think 40% is my PV ratio. So don't get confused. Sir, why did you add it? When you are anyhow going to take the difference of 7 and 5 is 2, difference of 50 and 45 is 5. See, for PV ratio, this is the only formula available, so I have to apply this formula. So I did so. But because you are asking for the year for the information, this is for the half year, first half year, this is for the second half year, this is for the year. This is for the year. So PV ratio will be same. What is the second bit of the question? He says, find out the break-even sales in value. Now, I told you, I have been telling and I am repeating, whether he is asking this or not, you will do. And next, you will again find out PV ratio, the missing information formula, which will help you to find out the fixed cost. So, which year I should apply? First half or second half or for the year? This is where you have to apply your logic. I am going to apply for the year. For the year, PV ratio is same 40%. For the year, fixed cost is I don't know. For the year, profit is 12,000. For the year, that's why I'm taking 12,000. For the year, sales is 95,000. Why, sir? Why are you not applying for the first half or second half? He's asking me to find out for the year. So, into 100, I did not write. Cross multiplication. F plus 12,000 is equal to 40% of 95,000. So it is 95,000 into 40% gives me 38,000. So it is 38,000. Therefore, fixed cost is equal to 38,000 minus 12. This comes to around 26,000. This is okay. That is about the second part of the question, where he is asking you to find out BEP, but I have calculated fixed cost. So according to me, this is not the B bit in the question, it is C bit. So this is C, where I could find out fixed cost. The second bit of the question is asking is break-even point. And now you know what to do, it's done. The third bit, the second bit of the question, I'm doing it now. Break-even point. Break-even point in terms of rupees. Formula is fixed cost by PV ratio. Fixed cost in the question is 26,000 for the year. PV ratio is 40%. Apply this, you will get the break-even point for the year. I think that should be around 65,000. All right. Then the third bit is BEP. The third bit is fixed cost, which we have done it. The fourth bit is margin of safety. The fourth bit is margin of safety. You know, margin of safety is total sales minus break-even sales. I did not do it for the first half and second half. I will take it for the total sales. Total sales is 95,000 and total break-even point is 65,000. The 95 minus 65 gives me 30,000. This is what is your margin of safety. This is okay. That is about your question number 36. So all these questions are very, very important. The two-period information formula, which starts with PV ratio. Again, the PV ratio helps to find out fixed cost, and then the problem flows. That's all for today. Thank you so much.